Avtar Meher Baba ki Jai. We are reading from Lord Meher, the biography of the Avtar of the age Meher Baba by Bioculture. We are reading a chapter on Baba's boyhood. We start from page 128. At Vincent High School, Mervan, now 15 years old, came into contact with new teachers and friends. Gradually, he started to like the school, and as in the Pune camp school, he became a favorite with his teachers and classmates, especially the Christian boys. The principal, a German priest named Wilhelm Windhusen, observed something unusual about the boy's personality. Father Windhusen developed a great affection for Mervan, which stirred envy in some of the other students. The gym coach also took a special liking to Mervan and gave the boy personal training in the gymnasium. Although Mervan was neither tall nor muscular, he was agile and swift runner. His reflexes were exceptionally quick. The school had a large courtyard for athletic exercise and sports. Mehervan excelled in long distance running, high jumping, hockey, and football, in which he also won many cups and medals. But his favorite game throughout his life was cricket. It was St. Vincent that Mehervan joined the high school's cricket team and became an excellent wicket keeper. He amazed the spectators by deftly catching the ball and throwing the player out. Once, a cricket match was arranged between strong team of New English School and St. Vincent's. The New English School was considered the favorite since the team had won the trophy shield for many years in a row. The team members were usually seniors, but Mervan, though younger, played first string for St. Vincent's. The English school scored first. Mervan then took the wickets of their three best players, and they did not score further. St. Vincent's cricket team was making a poor show, and their chances of winning looked dim. Then Mervan was up and remained batting until he hit the ball flying for the winning stroke, and St. Vincent's School won the trophy shield. The home spectators were overjoyed with the victory, and the principal, teachers, students, and parents flocked to congratulate Mervan on his splendid play. When photographs were taken of the winning team with the trophy shield, all the boys insisted that Mervan sit beside it. At St. Vincent, Meherban ranked high in almost all his subjects. He was at the top of his class in Persian, which he loved. He liked history and literature, especially poetry, but did not care much for geography, science, and his nemesis maths, although he never failed in these subjects. One remarkable characteristic about the boy was that he possessed such a sharp memory and could never forget any particular fact about a subject. He either heard or read it. In fact, Meherban was considered to be so intelligent that some thought he cheated during the exams. No one grasped that the boy's memory scored every fact, and that it was easy for him to recall facts during his exams. One priest who thought he was cheating caned him, but afterward admitted, "There is something different about you, Mervan, something special. Forgive me for having beaten you." "What is there to forgive?" said Mervan. "It is all right. It was a mistake. It is forgotten and forgiven." For school, Mervan read the books of Sir Walter Scott, William Shakespeare, William Wordsworth, and Percy Bysshe Shelley. Mervan had a deep compassion for poetry and would ask his father to read the Divan of Hafiz to him. The boy would remember whatever poems Sharia read. Mervan never actually read the poetry of Hafiz himself, but only heard what was read to him in the original Persian by his father. Yet he was able to memorize the poems and quote Hafiz to the end of his life. More surprising was the fact that Meherban was reciting verses from poetry that he had never read or heard, and if he had committed them to memory by reading them daily, Meherban knew the bhajans of Hindu Sadguru Tukanam and Swami Ramdas by heart, as well as the entire Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana. Meherban was also fond of quoting the Sufi master Jalaluddin Rumi, although he had never read or heard the words either. Page 129, there's a picture which says Robert Norawala, Mickey Narzed, John Zurate, and Jacob Mordekel. On floor, Meherban, James Vegas, and Naider Shah. Boy standing, Kadam, Jodias, Isaac Shalom, Mystery, Aga, Chota Maya, and Rodriguez. Baba looks very, very beautiful in this picture. In his spare time, he read books about different religions and spirituality, including Gujarati writings of Saurabh Desai of Navsari. He did not like romance or love stories, but he did enjoy detective stories. He was a devoted reader of the British weekly magazine The Union Jack, which featured the exploits of Sexton Blake. Sherlock Holmes was another favorite. Meherban saved old issues and circulated them among his friends, thus inculcating in them the habit of reading. Meherban once wrote a long letter to the author of the Sexton Blake stories, appreciating his work and wishing him a successful career. The entire letter was published in a subsequent issue, the first time any of Meherban's writings was published. Meherban began writing articles in English and Gujarati on various subjects, which were published in different Indian newspapers under the pen name of Huma. Similarly, his poems, shairis, couplets, and ghazals written in English, Gujarati, Persian, Farsi, Urdu, and Hindi under the same pen name were greatly appreciated. With Meherban's permission, Bailey mailed one of Huma's Urdu ghazals to the popular Gujarati newspaper, the Sanj Vartaman, the evening news of Bombay, which published it in its Sunday issue. Thereafter, every Sunday issue contained one of Huma's compositions or articles. Later, the Bombay Samachar, another Gujarati newspaper, also published some of Huma's compositions. The poetic themes were invariably spiritual, emphasizing virtue over vice and the force of good over evil. His poems spoke of the mystical Sufi tavern or wine shop and described spiritual longing, divine madness, and God intoxication. Although still a teenager, Meherban possessed uncanny wisdom. If for any reason there was a delay or an article or poem was not submitted for publication, the readers clamored for more, and the editor even sent Meherban a concerned letter of inquiry, a tribute to Meherban's soul stirring ability. The popularity of his readings can be gauged from the fact that once during a visit to Bombay, in Kalbadevi locality, Bailey overheard some Parsi youth in a music shop singing on one of Meherban's Urdu ghazals, Money, Alas, Money. The boys were singing the lyrics with such zest while dancing that some of the pedestrians stopped to listen. Meherban's writings also drew praise from several scholars who wrote letters to the newspaper editions in appreciation of Huma's achievements. Had they known that a teenager had written these poems, they would have been even more impressed. Meherban was also drawn to drama and would act in plays at school as well as participating in local YMCA, Young Men's Christian Association productions. He played his role so brilliantly that he won prizes for his performances several times. On one occasion at St. Vincent's, he acted in the play titled Here She Goes, There She Goes, for which he was praised and was given a standing ovation. Jamshed would also take part in the school plays, and the two brothers would frequently practice together. Once Merwan was directing a play, and one boy who could not act well wished to have a small role. Although most of the cast did not want him in the play, they accepted him because his father was Dinshaw Merwan Irani, an important man in the Zoroastrian community. As Meherwan pointed out, they had to let the boy have a part because they needed his father's support for the play to be well received. Thus, the boy was given a bit part. He was to come out on the stage with a dagger in his hand, raise it above his head, and cry in Gujarati, "Oh God, the spirit of my father." We are on page 130. We will finish today's reading till this page, and with Baba's grace, we will read tomorrow again some more beautiful anecdotes from our dear Baba's life. We'll finish it the usual way by singing to Baba. Baba मैं चरणन छोड़ न जाऊं, महर में चरणन छोड़ न जाऊं, जहाँ में तुमको सुख लागत है, जहाँ में तुमको सुख लागत है, बिन कछु नहीं चाहूं, बाबा मैं चरणन छोड़ न जाऊं, बाबा मैं चरणन छोड़ न जाऊं, तुम जैसे राखो वैसे रहूं मैं, तुम जैसे राखो वैसे रहूं मैं, तुम बिन और न चाहूं कछु मैं, बाबा बाबा जपो निरंतर, मेहर मेहर जपो निरंतर, तुम पर बलि बलि जाऊं, बाबा मैं चरणन छोड़ न जाऊं, दाता मैं चरणन छोड़ न जाऊं. Good night dear Baba. अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय, अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय, अवतार मेहर बाबा की